Well, good day, tubes. How's she hanging today? Pretty good here. So, welcome to installment number 2, I guess we'll say, of our oil change series. Today up is the little Mini X. The Mini X. So, we got to get them going. Just want to check, see how much fuel I got in here, because I haven't filled it up since like last spring, honestly. It's pretty good yet. There's a little bar down in there. I don't know exactly what it is. When I see that kind of coming out, that bar down there, there. When I see that kind of coming out, I'm like, maybe I should put some fuel in it. It does have a low warning light here when it's getting low, but it doesn't actually have a fuel gauge on it, so that kind of sucks. But anyways, there's still lots in there. She needs changed though. She needs changed. Okay, so we're gonna check the filter today. Change the filter. I'm gonna try one of my John Deere ones just for fun. You know, because why not? See what happens. Anyways, I guess we'll fire it up here. I got her stuffed all in here and stuff. It worked great. You can see it like stuffed right in by between the tractor there. Worked good, fit nice. So get her out, let her warm up a bit. I think that battery is definitely hurting, because this was just running the other day there. That sounded like it was kind of cranking a little slow. Now, I don't know if the battery's, pardon me, hooked to this when it's just sitting there, if it's actually some kind of something drawing a little bit all the time. Wow, she might not start here. Uh-oh, she's not cranking fast enough. That battery might be pooched. Woo! Huh. Okay. Get her up high enough where the seat doesn't rattle. So if you get her down too low, she rattles a bit, but anyway. Alright, I'll let that sit there, run a minute. I got this ready. I'm going to bring it into this shop part here. It fits in there pretty good. And I don't think I'm going to turn the furnace on today, but I will get something for me to lay on. And usually it's one of those sheets of wood. Just while we're down on the floor underneath. This one would work too, I guess. I don't need a whole lot. Wow, that battery, that's surprising me. Must be on its way out. And you know, I did the recovery mode on my no-code charger there through the winter. It seemed to be kind of all right. It was testing really good, but now I'm like, maybe not. Maybe not. I should test the charging system on this too. Maybe I'll have to go get my voltmeter, multimeter. We'll give her a test while she's charging. So I'll let that warm up a bit. I'll go get my voltmeter and pull her out here, and then we'll give her a test. All right, I haven't exactly got my voltmeter here right now. It's in my wife's car. I had to do a little bit of testing with it last night. Thought we had a battery issue in there too, but it ended up being like a small hydro lock, which was kind of weird. Yeah, it ended up having a little bit of a hydro lock. It wouldn't start. And it was just like the starter would like spin, and then every once in a while it would kind of grab and start, you know, like and then a whole bunch. I'm like, ooh, that's kind of weird. So I thought, I don't know if I like that too much, so I put my voltmeter on it, and the battery was fine, but it seemed to start. I put it right to the carpet, like it was like flooded or something weird. It seemed like it was flooded, so I put it right to the carpet, and And then it seemed alright once it finally started. Away she went, and then this morning they was left with the voltmeter in the back of the car, because we went for a drive right after that, and ended up they still got it in the back of their car. So anyways, it's alright. Oh, this probably hasn't warmed up enough yet. I gotta go maybe run it in the pile of dirt for a minute. I won't put you through that though. I'll just go run and do that and get her warm. I know it's warm when it's warm air coming out of here, and it's still pretty cold yet, so we need to run her a bit more. Okay, I'll run her a bit more. Alright, that ought to do. She's had a good half an hour run there, and let's see if it starts right again, actually. Charged up the battery again, has it? Or not? Where'd my key go? There it is. That seemed better anyways, so okay. Not much of an alternator on this for charging a really dead battery, and that wasn't like dead yet, but it wasn't far off. I mean, that's your alternator there. She's just a little wee guy, right? So, tiny little wires, that's your... I guess those are your charge wires. They're those, one of those two blue ones there. There's not much there. I presume there's nothing else coming off of this guy, so... Not that I can kind of see anyways, it would be at the back, so... But, yeah, it's not a very good, probably charging system on these things, but they're not really meant for, you know, charging a dead battery. Should have charged that first normally and then drive on. But, anyways, we'll get her draining out here. And while that's doing that, I'll check into these things, the filter and stuff. Last time I know it was kind of dirty. Now it's probably going to be really dirty, but we'll see what we get. So we'll get a pan, a drain pan, and I can't remember what size of socket that thing takes under there. It's fairly biggish, and we'll get these on the little mini tripod. Here we go. Sweet. Alright, so way under here, we'll get that feller. Should hit her there. I'll get you guys maybe down here somewhere. Alrighty then. We got a 19 mil, sorry. Get out here. It's a fairly big plug. Oh. Why does gravity always have to work on the bottom of everything? Holy Hannah, who put that on last? I don't know, I don't remember. Holy cow, still thick. Well, we got a good seal there. The engine's not leaking any air anywhere because the way she's coming out so slow there. So what we got to do is get up there. Get up here, if I can get back up. Open up the lid. Hold the stick. Oh, she should be flowing a little bit nicer. Oh yeah, she's going. She's going, and she is dark. Dark, dark, dark. So, they say these things only need an oil change every 500 hours or once a year. I fall under the category of once a year because I do it every spring. And what do we got on here now? 166.6. Nice. So we'll get you back on the other tripod now, and we'll get looking at the filters here. Well, we'll start with the good old air filter here. I don't have one for a replacement, so it'll be just a blow one out again here today, because I never did make it over to their dealership there to get one. Yeah, it still isn't really looking that bad. It looks not like these should be probably a little whiter, but I mean, it's, I don't think it's gonna hurt. It doesn't really work in a whole lot of really dusty, super like construction site conditions kind of thing, right? Only running it for, well, I run it longer up here than I do when I'm digging cremation graves with everything. You know, that's all right too. I don't think I'll even worry about this guy, maybe just give her a quick little blast of air and maybe clean it up a little bit. Well, I'm not sure how much residual air I got left in my compressor here. Let's see. A little dirt in it, isn't there? Surprised it was that dirty, actually. Better save a little bit of air there. I gotta put air in the tracks. No, I'm kidding. I'm teasing you. My tracks went flat on me. Well, it's not really blowing much now, so we'll let that bleed out and see if I can get her to pump up again here. I'll give her a little more here. Oh, my glove's ripping already. Piece of junk. I think that'll be all right. It's not, I don't, maybe it's supposed to be like a little bit yellowy colored. I don't know. But we'll slam this back in for now. Is there actually a part number on this? There's a number here, G3E03. I don't know whether that's the actual part number or just a manufacturing number. I'll maybe take a picture of that. And maybe I can order online. Oh, there's definitely a number on this other one here. R3E06. That's a cleanable one though, so that's alright, that can stay there. So yeah, we'll just slap this back in. No other part numbers, no. The owner's manual might show a part number. Nope. The valve's alright. Yeah. Good, good. And we'll slap this feller back together here. Maybe. Slap her together the right way, maybe. Okay, should be good there. So that oil filter is always a tremendous mess to get out. It's around in the front here. I don't know whether just leaving this draining longer would help or not, but it probably won't. But you gotta whip her out real fast and should just pour oil all over the thing. It's just a heck of a mess. I don't think it's in the right angle. It's actually laying flat. Let's have a look here. Move these around a bit maybe, and then you can see it's laying a bit flat there, so it doesn't tremendously come out the greatest. But anyways, maybe I'll let it sit a wee little bit. I don't think that's gonna help though. Let's get her the crap out of there. Stupid filter. Okay, slathered it all over the place. I'm gonna start with 2 liters. I think it's 2.2 liters this thing takes of liquid lube liquid, and I'm gonna mark on here hopefully after how much I put in, because it's kind of a nice reference when you get there next time. So we're going to start here with 2 liters, and I'll just top this up. I'll let that soak in while we're working on the other part. It's really thick oil today, it's so cold out here. Okay, let's see if we can get that other feller out now. Not fun. Alright, I'm going to see if my little strap wrench will get in there. It might not fit all in there, I don't really know if it will or not. Yeah, we should be able to get her in there, I'm hopefully thinking. Get her loose and then get her spun off real quick. Get in there, you dink. Okay. dripping all over the place. Terrible location for it, but it's the engine design, not the machine's design, right? The engine they used in this machine. Oh, what a flippin' mess. Anyways, I got her out. Most of it's still in there. Not a very nice spot. Well, I guess that part won't be rusting too fast. There's no belts or nothing down there, so it should be alright. Well, let's see if this John Deere filter will screw on there. Alright, we'll just take a little bit of this and smear it around. Hopefully this filter will work because, you know, I don't know if I can get... I got one filter for this, but it's not tremendously good. Now let's see here. Really hard to see in there. Should maybe compare these two, but I think I did with that other one I got. So yeah, we'll just try her out, I guess. Imagine a John Deere filter on a Kubota machine, eh? Awesome. Perfect. I think I can even write on there after what I put in this thing. Alright, before we put the oil in though, I'm going to go down underneath and put the plug back in. Probably won't take you as long with that tour, but we'll get her in and crank her down to 29 foot-pounds. Alrighty then, well, we got her plugged back in. Oh man, it's out of her tight. Must be heat sealed or something weird. It's not too dirty, I guess. So we gotta dump some oil back in. Like I say, got 2 liters ready to go here. And I think I could get away without a funnel there, maybe. If I can do her this way, maybe. Sweet. So this is 2 liters going in here. Alright, I think I can get her where she'll maybe fill her on her own there, kind of thing. Boy, it's really bright out there. Let's see. I don't think I can get the door closed right now. Well, anyway, I should have pulled her in a little further maybe, but this stuff is fairly thick. So let that sit there and drool in for a little bit, and we'll give her a check here and see if she'll run. Maybe run it and then she's going in. We'll run her and then let her sit and then check our oil while it's sitting. Then we'll do a bit of greasing on her. All right. Well, we'll fire it up here. Well, let's make sure we got a bit of oil in her first here, I guess. And clean that stick off. Good. Let's make sure there's a little bit in there. Oh yeah, it's up about halfway. So that was less than 2 liters. Well, I filled the filter too, so started with 2 liters. So we'll fire it up here and let it run. And I'll let her, come on now. I'll let her settle down a minute. Should probably not need to warm it, but I bet you we will anyways. Alright, that should have cycled everything through. That should be alright. So while we're waiting for that to settle in again, I'll do a little bit of greasing on her here. Let's back you up a little bit and we'll get the grease gun out. Alright, grease gun, we got the grease gun. Oh. Now, give me a little towel here when it's already dirty. There's a grease fitting here. That's to tighten the tracks, but you know what? They're really not that bad yet. I don't really know if I really need to do too much to them yet. Yeah. That's how they tighten though. Actually, I did tighten it up a little bit more. So that's good. And then down here we've got one on the blade there. I might not be able to get to them all right here, right now. There's a couple on the lift parts of the blade. Well, you can't really see there, but a couple, 3-4 squirts in there. There, and then this one here for the, I don't know why, I guess it's just for the tiny little bit of pivot that it would get on the, that's good, she's squirting out. A little bit of pivot would get on the blade here when you're up and down with it. It would have just a hair bit there. Okay, got to get you to maybe the other side here. There's a couple over here, but one I'm going to have to maybe, I might do these ones outside, maybe potentially. Because one is for the swing, the big gear under there. And the other one is, I can't remember now. Look at it when we get it outside. As in arm-wise, there's a few fittings, but I got to get to the other side here. Yeah, I don't know if I fit through here or not. I'm probably going to get myself stuck. Oh, my goodness. Don't park this thing so close. Okay, so there's, all the fittings are on this side, of course. One there for that main arm. There's one here for the swing. There's one, it's kind of buried right now. I should have just done all these outside. There's one for the boom. And then for the swing there's one. And buried way down under here, there is somewhere for the bottom of the swing of the boom. And that's pretty good. I've got them all here. Yeah, this is, what the heck was this one for now? There's two fittings way over here. One I know is for the big gear there, and the other one I can't remember now what it was for, what it's called. I don't understand the picture. I don't know, I'll have to look at that. But now there's some more on the bucket, but it's right against the wall there, so I'll have to do them when we get outside. But we'll leave the grease gun maybe there for now, and then we'll do them outside after. Well, let's check our oil level. As long as she's kind of between the left and right line things there. There's one here and then one way up here. It's a heck of a broad range, but you're better to have it as full as you can get it. Well, not overfilled, but that way it doesn't break down quite as fast. So yeah, we need, boy, it's hard to show you that. She's about right there though. So we need a bit more. So I'll put another bit in that bucket. And I'll go maybe by, well, I'll see what we got here. Alright, so that's another ½ liter. 500 mil. I'm not gonna stick her all in right yet. Oh geez, I did her again. I'm so working off my normal. Man. she's well lubed up. Okay, I'll let that settle in a minute, and we'll give her another check. All right, so we're just adding the last little bit here. I think I'm up to roughly about 2.5. I think it was only 2.2 last time. The book says 2.2, but I think, you know what, I remember that now. It does go a little bit more than what they say. We'll just dump all that in. Alright, I'll let that sit there and drool out for a moment. And we should be good now. So I'm going to write on there about 2, yeah, it's about 2.5 minus, I lost a little bit there, but I put that back in again now. So I'm going to mark on my filter 2.5 liters. Alright, final check hopefully here. Should be pretty darn close enough, I think. Like there's such a huge range on that stick. Oh, we're bang right on the top line. I don't know if you can see that or not. Pretty good there, though. I kind of like that. Okay. That's good for that. Well, let's get her fired up here and get her smoking with all this oil we've dripped all over everything, but it'll burn off. Oh man, what a mess. Alright, we've got a bit more greasing to do here. Liquid. Give this all a little bit of grease. I grease this all the time. Doesn't need a whole lot. Keep her gooey. And these ones actually are on this side. I basically go until you feel a bit of resistance in the gun. Good. Alright, we go. And what else do we got? No, wait, there's something else up here. Oh, did we get that far? I think we did, but I'll give her another shot. Yeah, we did. Alright, let's just zoom these up here a little bit. Up there. One here. Get her. Sweet. She's greasy. Alright, that's it for that oil change anyways. Number 2. I got my little trailer up here. I'm going to see if I can actually maybe load this thing without the tractor hooked to it. Pretty dangerous, but I think we might be able to do it. I don't know if I can get the weight transferred alright. We won't end up flipping and killing ourselves. So anyways, let's go see what we can do here. Take you for a rough ride on the machine here. It's not too bad usually, but I got the zero turn out, probably going to do it as our next oil change, and then I got to bring the 2032 up and do it, and after that I think we'll be getting probably into the vehicles, cars. I got oil for the truck and a filter, and I think I might have enough oil for the car, but I'm not sure if I do or not. Okay, this is probably not a super smart idea, trying this, but we'll see what we can do here on the trailer. Well, there we go. That wasn't too bad. So you don't really need a tractor really hooked to it, but it dipped down there a whole lot, this back corner, so I had to really mess around with her to get her to work, but she worked. She's all good. She's in there and happy, and sweet. We'll take her back and put her away. So I'll get cleaned up, and that's it for today. So thanks again for watching. We'll catch you all later. It looks like rain or some crap coming here. Not liking that too much. And probably our next change will likely be this guy here. And get the battery back in it and fire up, get her warmed up and run around a little bit, and make sure she's all good, and then I'll dump the oil out of that one. So anyways, catch you all later. Thanks again for watching, and you guys have a good day. Yep, told you so. There was not some nice weather coming. Holy cow, this is like the middle of April. And she's like snowstorm and blizzard. It'll just be quick and gone again, but holy jumping. It was spring nice for a while. Now all this crap's come back again. Oh, fun. Anyways, catch you all later. Thanks again for watching, and you guys have a good day.